your engine.
And good evening, and welcome to Iracing 2019 Season 4, Week 4. This is the Ferrari 488 GT3 race, and we're going to run this tonight. I have practiced this track and this car. Not too bad on the times, I don't think, but still not super fast. We got about say 20 seconds left here before we are going to go to qualifying, and we'll see how it shakes out. But really haven't been in the race. Haven't looked at much of the stats on this, so we could do good, we could do bad. We'll see. Yeah, so this is a fixed setup race. Not too much that you can deal with here. A little brake bias, that's about it. So not really going to mess with it. So we are in qualifying, so I'm going to go ahead and don't have much time here. Well, I guess we got 8 minutes technically. So I'm going to go ahead and get into qualifying, and let's see what we are talking about here car-wise. So let's adjust the settings so I can see. Alright, that's good on the timings there. Got everything in place. So let's see how we do here. So looks like the clutch is working good. So Brands Hatch, really not too difficult of a track. Your big problem in Brands Hatch is turn 1. You do have to be careful. Go ahead and get a little front brake bias here. But yeah, if you can negotiate turn 1 without too much drama, at least you'll finish the race, let me put it that way. And it usually results in a fairly decent lap time. I think behind that, pretty much that last corner is the only one that really throws me. As usual, there are some places that you can take curve, and there are places that you cannot. Hopefully this is an outlap. Probably not the best.
Pardon?
Yeah, crew chief's being awfully silent tonight. Too bad. So I feel like I'm slower than my fast time in practice, but that may just be a fuel thing. Okay, so one more lap. Well, that definitely worked out a lot better. This is one of those places where it's, do you stay in first? Do you go to second? Picking up a little bit of time on this one. We are currently 7th, which is pretty good, actually. Actually really surprised by that result. I guess 9th is really kind of more in line with what I was thinking with this car. Um, let's see, judging by the scoreboard, 9th is about 3 seconds or so off. So definitely not a fantastic time. About 2 minutes left, so I think I'm just going to park it. Alright, so let's look at the qualifying times here real quick. So, yeah, wow, that's a pretty big spread. That's 4 seconds. So 123s, that's not really fast, even for me. I was doing a little bit lower than that, probably a good second or two on the other evening when I was doing practice. So I really think that's probably just more due to not running a lot of laps right before the race. Um, that's probably that more than anything. And more than likely, as long as we keep our nose clean, I mean, we got, 16 people in here total, and we're still currently 9th, depending on what else happens here. So we'll see how it goes. Not too bad there. So they're going to get ready here to get started here in about 1 minute. Let's go ahead and get this typed in. So when the session changes, I can hit enter and hopefully let everyone know where they can watch the race later. At least if they want to watch me race the race later. I guess that's really how it goes. Maybe if I just got in here and spectated, we could do like, news race coverage, but that's not what we're here for, right? Okay, so everything good there. All right, so we are ready to start the race. Everybody's going to grid up. There we go. There's the grid, and let's see, everybody's doing their thing. Let's pop that in. There we go. Again, got our brake bias about where we want it. Going to be a straight up parade lap here, so shouldn't be too difficult with that. Switch over to my relative positioning on my HUD here, set up my lap timings, and let's see. For a second there, I thought we had Mark Webber in front of us, but Matt Webber. Not that it would have been the Mark Webber, but, you know, whatever. That'd be interesting. Happens occasionally, right? Full update.
There's no significant damage. We're not seeing any significant tyre wear. Your brake temperatures look good.
Thank you. Hopefully gonna get started here. There we go. Getting a little bit better with the clutch, I think. Great, we already got a flasher. Did he flash out completely? Or is he about to pop up right in front of my car? Okay, so far a nice, easy little parade lap here. Okay, now we know all of the things work. Alright, so here we go, getting ready to start this. Don't get ahead of ourselves though. Coming around the final corner here, we need to be careful. Going into turn one, we don't want to get too ahead of ourselves. And now, green, green, green. Not a bad turn one. Seriously? Well, here we go, folks. Now we have once again, you know, been turned around, turn one. Well, I guess that's technically turn two. Because people can't slow down for 2 damn seconds and let somebody move through. Well, chances are the guy that hit me won't make it to the end of the race anyway, so we'll see. See, what really pisses me off about that, and I'll just tell this little story now. See, in the last race for the Ferraris, after the fact, if you watch my last video for the Ferrari, I think it was at Imola, if you watch the very ending, you will notice that I unintentionally ran into a driver after the race was done. And believe it or not, he actually filed a protest with Iracing, saying that I hit him intentionally. Because now I'm already getting turned off here. It's really not good. And the thing is, if I file a protest against Iracing for that guy spinning me around right on the track during the race, I guarantee you they'll tell me it's a racing incident. And that's the kind of BS that super pisses me off. Somebody can protest you after a race is done. But that would be a racing incident. Whatever. Let's see if we can catch somebody. See, I'm not certain if Cicero's the guy that hit me. In fact, I think Cicero is just the guy that came around that corner that had messed up turn one. Well, main thing is I don't want to get lapped, so let's... Well, we're making a little bit of time up. Haven't caught anybody yet. Kind of messed that one up. Amazingly enough, I'm still going a little bit faster. Like somebody crashed out.
For the dive bomb.
Alright, let's see. We almost got Cicero. Either that or Cicero is pulled. Button? Okay, so now we got Parker. He's 10 seconds ahead of us. See if we can make up a little bit of time on him. It looks like I've done a 26 even so far. Pitching up a little bit with Parker here. Yep, down to about the 8-second range. If I can catch him, we'll at least be back in the top 10. So as always, the key to GT3 cars is not to overdrive them. Doesn't matter if it's a Ferrari, 911, pretty much anything GT3 wise. They just do not like being overdriven. Gotta take it easy, get your mark, get the right line. Try to force it. Focus on your consistency. Okay, we broke it into the 25. And we're inside of Parker. Let's make this count. Got that a little tight. Okay, so now we need to pick a good place to pass this guy. I don't know if turn one's the place to do it. Almost assuredly not. Down below 2 seconds. Let's make him start feeling that pressure. Oh, I know why crew chief isn't working too well. Oh man, this is the last lap. Look at that. I forgot to reset it to Iracing. That's the problem. Let's see if we can figure out how to pass this guy on the last lap here. Be especially nice if he was the guy that hit me. But we won't know that until we watch the replay. So let's see if we can't get this guy. Alright, well there's the end of the race. That was a nice little chase there near the end. Could have been better. I think if I had one more lap, I definitely would have got him. probably would have had to figure out what I was going in to do into turn one, really. But let's go back and have a look-see at our turn one incident. Find out who it was. So let's back it up and let's see who actually finished right in front of me here. So I finished 11th, and guy in front of me is Mr. John Parker. So now we're going to go all the way back to lap 1. Oh, one more lap there. So he was indeed behind me. But don't think he was the guy that hit me. Ah, there we go. What do we got? Cicero was not him. Danny Ruther. Yep, there we go. So here we go. So here's another example of someone who is comes in. We're going into the second quarter of the race, and he's sending it up the inside with no regard for anybody. But as can be seen, those people don't know how to drive. So there you go. So he barely made it 3 laps in. Let's see what Mr. Ruther actually ended up having happen to him here. Oh, he managed to make it through turn 1. Come on. It has to be either turn 3 or turn 4. I mean, sorry. It has to be lap 3 or lap 4. Doesn't look like he was going to get hit by anybody. Okay, well, geez. There we go. There it is. Alright, well, it looks like the wrecker became the wrecky. So let's see, he's making a turn, guy in front of him hits somebody, and look at that, he gets taken out by somebody else. I guess he kept going and decided that, well, it looks like he had bad enough damage at that point that he probably just parked it or went back to the pits and was told he had too much damage. But that was into him. I think he just stopped. Well, there you go. Karma, if you believe in such things. More than not, you know, if you're going to race bad, you're going to get taken out by people racing bad. All right, then. Well, other than that, I think that was actually a pretty good race. I believe we started 9th, and with everything that went on, actually came back from that incident to finish 11th. Pretty good lap times overall. Obviously, nowhere near the front. We would have probably not been too far ahead of that anyway. But these cars are just really fun to drive, and you know, when I do have it where I don't get into a bunch of incidents with people, it is actually pretty fun. So with that, I will call this one done, and there's the end card. So thanks for watching, and like, subscribe, comment below about anything I say or anything you notice. Doing a lot of different things. adding a lot of videos. Channel's growing nicely, but do want to grow those subscription numbers. So do me that solid. But other than that, thanks for watching and have a good evening.